It's actually almost scary going into this episode. I only have 2. That thing's my fucking nemesis. That thing killed my Entei in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Soul Link. Arches, you're super effective on him. Arches, you're 9 levels above him. Kill this shit with a fucking Shadow Punch. Actually, hold up. It has payback. That's super effective. Hey everybody, KingCorphish here, and welcome on back to the next episode, episode 23 of our Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Egglocke. How are you all doing? It is time. I'm recording this at, like, what time? 9:30 at night? So, it's a late night episode, at least kind of. I think this might actually be the latest night episode that I've had of the Platinum Egglocke so far. So how you guys doing? Welcome. At the time that you're watching this, it should be Thursday, I'm pretty sure. So how's your Thursday? Question of the day, how's your Thursday? It's not the official question of the day, but just let me know in the comments. How has your Thursday been? For me, I'm recording this Wednesday night. I just got done with homework, and I'm waiting on Frank and Dylan to respond, so then that way we can record the next episode of 3-Way Versus. So I was like, you know what? How could I do something productive while I was waiting on those guys? Let's just record tomorrow's episode of Platinum ahead of time, and that is what we're doing. So first things first, we have a wild encounter. That was not intentional in the slightest. A lot happened in the last episode, like regarding storyline, regarding a lot of stuff, honestly. So we have a lot to go over as far as the team recap goes. Make sure you go check out the last episode if you missed it. We're on our way traveling through Mount Coronet right now to stop Team Galactic and Cyrus and all of that shit. Probably gonna be a lot of story stuff happening in today's episode, but spoiler alert, alright? If you haven't seen the last episode, I'll give you a second to go check it out, but we had an absolutely terrible death in the last episode. Freaking died, and it was not my fault. I do not care what people say. That was not my fault. I lost him to a counter from a slacking, okay? I dropped my controller over how heated I am about this, okay? That death was literally unavoidable. I went for Earthquake and it did about 3/4 damage, then he went for Counter, and if you don't know what Counter does, it takes whatever move you use, whatever damage you inflict on him, doubles it, and that's what you get on yourself. So died a terrible death, and we're down to a team of 2 right before we take on Team Galactic and Cyrus, and Swampert was probably one of our strongest members of the team. So let's do this very quick team recap, because we literally only have 2 members on our team, my dudes. But first things first, I'm the realist. We've got Arches the Dusclops rocking out here with the Ghost typing at level 45. This man's holding the Spell Tag, which will boost up his Ghost type moves. This man has the Relaxed Nature, which somebody in the comments, let me know, what does the Relaxed Nature mean? I feel like it's up physical and minus speed, but that's my guess. All right, let me know what the actual answer is down in the comments, because you guys know Pokemon better than me. I know. And this man has the Speed Boost ability, which means that every single turn, this man gets boosted in his speed stat. Obviously, he doesn't have a very high speed stat, but his ability will definitely help out nonetheless. And he's rocking out with Will-O-Wisp, Rock Climb, Shadow Punch, and Dark Pulse. I just bumped my mic arm. I'm super sorry if that actually, like, it was caught on the audio and everything. I like to move my arms when I commentate and all that stuff. And if you haven't been able to tell, actually, like, obviously I'm in a new recording space. I'm in my dorm instead of my bedroom, so that's super exciting. But I have my boom arm configured in a different way. Normally, I have my boom arm going up and out, but this time around, I have it going down at that kind of angle. So then that way, if I ever have guests on videos or live streams or whatever, the mic arm won't block their fucking face. And obviously, you guys know there's a lot of stuff happening with Keyshawn because he's kind of my roommate now. So we have a lot of fun stuff planned in the near future regarding series, live streams, and everything in between. So stay tuned for some fun dorm adventures on the channel, especially because Platinum's wrapping up. The 3-Way Versus is starting up. There's gonna be a lot of fun stuff happening in the near future. Y'all gotta get super hyped and excited. Sorry about the whole tangent though. Let's check out the next Pokemon, also known as the last Pokemon on the team of this team recap. We have Palkia, the Palkia, rocking out with the Water Dragon typing at level 46. This man's holding the lucky egg because, in all honesty, I don't know what else to give him. Actually, yes, I do. In the last episode, we picked up a Mystic Water, and we gave it to Exurr because that man is a water type, which means that it'll boost his water type moves. But Palkia is also a water type, so honestly, I might want to give him the Mystic Water, but the lucky egg is also pretty useful as well. Maybe not necessarily late game like we are now, though, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what item should I give to Arches and Palkia. I was about to say the team, but it's like, honestly, the dynamic duo we're rocking out with. We only have 2 members on the team. We don't even have any Pokemon in the PC. Like, we very much could lose today. Knock on wood, that doesn't happen. I really hope that doesn't happen. But Palkia is rocking out with the Modest Nature, so he's the special attacker. He has the Swarm ability. I don't know why whoever gave him the Swarm ability when they submitted. Hi, Joe. But it powers a bug-type move, which doesn't really make any sense because Palkia doesn't have any bug-type moves on his moveset. And he's rocking out with Spatial Rend, Aura Sphere, Earthquake, and Surf. So, that's the team. We're really tagged up right now, and we're probably going to have a ton of freaking story stuff and important battles happening in today's episode. Honestly, I'm thinking we're going to actually heal up real quick so that we can actually be a little bit more prepared for these battles and important storyline stuff, but I don't know. Actually, do I have healing items? I should have healing items. I have 42 Hyper Potions. That's enough healing items, I think. So we can give that to you, and do I have Oran Berries just to use on Palkia so I don't have to use my Hyper Potions? Nope. Do I have any other sort of potions? Nope, I don't. Oh, good God, my controller just spazzed the hell out. No. Alright, cool. Let's just use a freaking Hyper Potion to heal 22 points of damage. Jesus Christ. But okay, cool. Oh, man. It's actually almost scary going into this episode. I only have 2. That thing's my fucking nemesis. That thing killed my Entei in the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Soul Link. Arches, you're super effective on him. Arches, you're 9 levels above him. Kill this shit with a fucking Shadow Punch. Actually, hold up. It has payback. That's super effective. Oh, that did like nothing. That did like nothing at all. But Shadow Punch, though. Can you, like, one shot because fuck Spoink? Yes! There we go. Perfect. Awesome. I'm happy. Oh, my gosh. In case you guys don't know, if you haven't checked out the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Soul Link, I lost an Entei to a Spoink one time, and honestly, I never am going to hear the end of it. It's a rough life, my dudes. And while I'm thinking about it, I definitely want to give the Mystic Water to Palkia right now because it looks like we're about to be taking on some pretty important stuff coming up right now. Like, there was literally a Team Galactic Grunt, like, blocking off that, what entrance, that little cave entrance thing. So I feel like through that little entrance, through that little hole, there's going to be some important battles. Like, we're obviously, I think we're going to battle you, but through here, I think is going to be like Spear Pillar and Team Cyrus. I don't know. It's been a hot minute since I played through Pokemon Platinum. Like I said a bunch of times throughout the series, I've not played through Pokemon Platinum specifically since I was in 3rd grade, since I was 9 years old. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's a brand new Pokemon game for me, because I'm pretty familiar with it, especially because playing Pokemon is kind of my job. I am a PokeTuber, but I'm obviously not, like, doing great as far as where to go and what I'm gonna battle and all that stuff. You guys can tell already. Things ring a bell, but things aren't amazing, I guess. I don't know, whatever. Let's read this dialogue, though, before I go on more tangents. You guys know I have the fucking attention span of a goddamn squirrel. It is bad. Let's read the dialogue, though. Jesus Christ. Yeah, right. You're absolutely right. I'm hopelessly lost. Yo, that's relatable, to be honest. Every episode of the Soul Link I record with Dylan, I feel the exact same way. Please don't pay attention to a lowly grunt like me without any Pokemon. Aw, this man doesn't have any Pokemon. Why is he turning around, though? Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Aw, dude, I totally thought I was, like, making progress in the game. Now I'm sad. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, okay, I think I'm supposed to head down and I need to teach somebody Rock Smash. Well, guess what, Swampert? You're learning Rock Smash because obviously you're dead. Oh my gosh, it literally does not even matter what I get rid of for Rock Smash anymore because I'm never gonna use Xur ever again, and that's so sad because that man, honestly, was such a good member of the team. It was unreal. That Spoink did damage on me, too. I'm thinking we're gonna Hyper Potion up Arches, but I kind of want to put Palkia up in front, just to be safe, because holy crap, if I run into something and I lose Arches, that literally means we only have one member on the team, and that's bad. Like, really, really bad. And I'm really, really lost as on top of that, too. I have no clue where to go. And I also, you know what? I have some more fun stuff to talk about in today's episode. Can you please let me through? Oh my god, that's annoying. So, you know my little self-imposed shirt challenge? There was only 22 episodes in the Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Egglocke for me to match my shirt with, which means at this point, I don't need to match my shirt with any corresponding Emerald episodes. So, let me know in the comments down below, have you guys kept up with my little self-imposed shirt challenge? And just, I'm excited about myself. I'm a little bit proud of myself for that, to be completely honest. So, look at me go. I'm doing the thing. From here on out, I don't gotta match any more shirts. I can wear whatever shirt that I wore that day, which is a lot less stressful, in all honesty. Like, let me tell you, especially while bulk recording all these episodes of this series, I need to battle you, I guess. So I think now I'm heading in the right direction. But especially while bulk recording this series, like, I'd be, like, in between episodes and be like, well, I gotta change my shirt. This man is a Charizard! Honestly, though, that's not a bad thing at all, because we're obviously rocking out here with Palkia up in front. This man's holding the Mystic Water. He's a special attacker. Surf will knock out this Charizard. I bet it'll one-shot. There we go, because obviously, as you guys know, water should be pretty against fire, so we're kind of killing it. And speaking of water, I think my cup's mostly empty. No, I have a little bit of water left, so I kind of want to drink it. Gotta keep the throat all nice and slithery and hydrated. You guys already know. Why did I use the word slithery to describe my throat? I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ, I just dropped my controller again. This is like a reoccurring thing. That's bad. But like... The Munchlax is your last Pokemon. That's fine. We have Aura Sphere. Aura Sphere is super effective. Are we gonna maybe hit level 47 from battling this Munchlax? I'm thinking we're not going to, actually. But I am very curious, though. Obviously, we're gonna one-shot. And we're super close. I hope you guys are okay with me, like, using speed up a little bit in this series. Obviously, if I was really concerned about it, I should have asked about it sooner. If you guys were... Go a Focus Sash! That might be kind of useful, but it might not. I actually have no clue. But, like, obviously, if I was more concerned about it, I should have asked sooner. You guys already could tell since you've been watching the series all the way through so far. I've been using speed up button at least kind of decently throughout this entire series, so maybe I should hold off on it. I'm trying my best to be as... Yo, Miracle Seed, that's fucking clean too. I'm trying my best to be, like, as reasonable about it as possible, but in all honesty... It's just so easy to just hit it and trigger it. My cord is getting caught underneath my PC. I think that is a big reason why I kept dropping it and stuff. Side note, I don't know where I'm going. I don't even know if I'm going backwards, in all honesty. Like, I'm pretty fucking lost. I think, is that the door we're supposed to go into? Because I don't have Waterfall yet. Can we even get to that? I don't know. We definitely can't even get to that little thing of water over there. Hold up, wait. If we go through this door, we've already been through here. I don't know where to go. Unless, what's up here? No, nothing. Nothing's up here. Except for the Miracle Seed, obviously. How am I getting lost in Mount Coronet? I am unbelievably confused. Obviously, I don't think you guys are surprised that I'm unbelievably confused. But nonetheless, I'm unbelievably confused on, like, what to do, where to go, and all that fun shit. Hold up. I think I have to do something with that grunt here, because I think that's the only way that I can go, the only direction that I can possibly go in order to progress. Just going down here, I've already tried all this. This just brings you back up. Right? Yeah, no, going up here doesn't do anything. Going here doesn't do anything. I think I literally, unless... No, there's literally nothing else. Wait. No, that literally just brings us in this circle again. I think we literally have to do something in that little cave door right there. And also, these wild Pokemon are making me want to rip off my left fucking testicle. Like, Jesus Christ. Wild Pokemon are annoying. You're right, you're absolutely right, I'm hopelessly lost. Please don't pay attention to a lowly grunt like me without any Pokemon. I don't know where to go or what to do. I'm gonna do a jump cut and figure it out, because honestly, you guys just watching me run around being all confused probably isn't crazy entertaining. I'll see you all in a second. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I just found out where I'm supposed to go, but I'm not entirely sure if this is the right place, so we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope that it works. Basically, what I just did was I looked up Super Skarmory's walkthrough of this game, and I just kind of clicked around until I found some stuff that was familiar, and then just kind of watched and found out where he was from there. And I found a papaya berry. I don't know what the fuck that does, but whatever, cool, we're good there. Oh, way too soon. I can't believe. Oh, God. In case you guys don't know, okay, so I had a Gardevoir earlier in this series, and she died, and that hit really close to home, and I'm not gonna kill this Gardevoir, because honestly, as much as I would really appreciate the experience, we could get this Palkia to be at level 47 at that point, which is a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. I don't think it's worth it. Also, I would like to throw out there that the room that I just went to that I got super confused by, yes, was actually an optional room. So you guys were definitely just screaming at your computer screens. And honestly, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So fun facts though. So the YouTuber that I just watched, his name is Super Skarmory. He is, believe it or not, the reason that I got into making YouTube videos. When I was 12 years old, I got Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for my birthday. The 3DS version. I'm not that old. It was my 12th birthday, and I got Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. And I had absolutely no clue how to beat that game. Shocker. I can't beat any fucking video game. I'm not good at any video game, I swear. But and then your next Pokemon's in Nidorino. Let's take you out with Arceus, and that way we can try to get him also leveled up. But I got that game for my 12th birthday, and I couldn't figure out how to beat it, so I looked up a walkthrough, and I found Super Skarmory's walkthrough, which was on Ocarina of Time, because I wanted to have help with that game. So I found his walkthrough, and I watched basically that entire series. I used it to get through my game. It was so much freaking fun. I loved his commentary, loved his style of just editing and everything that he brought to the table, and at one point, I was like, you know what? I can do this too. And I whipped out my camera, and I tried to freaking film my own walkthroughs. And wow, did that go well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, about 7 years later, I'm at college and still making YouTube videos, so I mean, it's a fun little story. You guys can definitely see the similarities. Obviously not in content anymore. If you were to go back and watch my older content, yes, I was literally a copy and paste Super Skarmory clone. But you can definitely tell by like the username, there are similarities, like Super Skarmory, KingCorphish. I went for a Pokemon, I put it with alliteration and all of that kind of shit. So, I mean, it's just kind of interesting to see, like, where I got my start from, going back and watching my older content. If you're interested, in the outro of this video, I will put the three-way verses, because I obviously talked about it in today's episode, and I'll also put my Super Mario 3D Land walkthrough, because that's another series that I guess I'm talking about right now. If you want to watch some really old-school content of mine, I definitely recommend checking out that series. It was when I was 12 years old, my very first Let's Play that I've ever done. It was on Super Mario 3D Land, which is a 3DS game. It's a Mario game. Ground's not very effective against Bug. That's interesting. But with that being said, though, what got you into YouTube? I just saw I got a text from Dylan, so obviously I'm going to move that away so my buzzing of my phone doesn't get picked up in the microphone is buzzing on my desk and all that shit. But question of the day, what got you into YouTube? Why did you find whatever content you found? And what makes you stick around and keep watching? So let me write that down. Question of the day, what got you into YouTube as a viewer or a content creator? Because if you make your own content, hats off to you. It is a very stressful but very rewarding thing to be a content creator on this website. But with that being said, though, if you're a content creator, what got you into making content? If you're a viewer, what got you into watching content? Like, what kind of YouTubers do you watch? How did you find them? I'm sure there's some kind of story behind how you found my channel or how you found your favorite YouTube channel or anything like that. Like, I found Super Skarmory because I got a 3DS game for my birthday, and that is literally what spiraled into me making content. If you were to go look at, like, Frank's origins, I know he watched videos from, I think his name was Rage Gaming Videos. He made a lot of Minecraft content, if I remember what Frank told me correctly. And you can see the similarities in his YouTube username as well as his inspiration. Rage Gaming Videos, Asteroid Mania videos, you can kind of see there is similarities there. And then you just have those people like Vinny, who just fucking has the best goddamn username of all time, Original 151. In case you guys don't know, though, I'm really not the biggest fan of my username. Is definitely cringy. You can definitely tell a 12-year-old made that username. Like, I was talking to one of my brother's groomsmen at his wedding a couple of days ago, and he's like, Brad told me that you're a pretty big YouTuber, and I'm like, well, I don't know if big is the right word to describe, but yeah, I like doing it. It's my job, whatever. He's like, yeah, so your username is KingCorphish. And I'm like, oh, good God. But yeah, no, so I definitely am not the biggest fan of my username, but it's what I made when I was 12. It's what stuck. It's what I'm rocking out with. I definitely got made fun of throughout high school for it, especially freshman and sophomore year and stuff like that. But now, I mean, obviously I'm not, like, proud of my username by any means, but I am proud of what I built up, like the community and the audience, and just being able to talk to hundreds upon thousands of people just by hitting a record button or hitting the start the live stream button or anything. I just really love that I always have people to talk to and hang out with, and you guys have someone that you can rely on for some just fun times. You know what I mean? I don't know. YouTube's a really fascinating thing to me. It's just, I really love what I built up and just the whole community aspect behind it before. Because, okay, you can think about YouTube like this. You can think about it as, oh, I play video games for a living. But anybody who watches my content knows I fucking never pay attention to the game in the slightest. This is honestly, the game is just something in the background and something for me to pay attention to when I don't have much to talk about. But at the end of the day, I almost never talk about the game in my Let's Plays, whether it's a solo Let's Play, a collab Let's Play with Dylan or Frank, or even a live stream. I fucking will light things in my bedroom on fire before I'll actually play the video game at hand. So, honestly, though, I wouldn't really consider myself, I play video games for a living. I just entertain. I love talking to you guys, and that's one of my favorite things, is just the community aspect behind YouTube, is I have people to talk to, entertain, hang out with. You know, it's just, that's one of my favorite things. And I have people who are interested in what I do, and I actually get to almost share an aspect of my life with you guys. Like, I literally, if you look at my YouTube channel, it's almost like it's a video by video log of my entire life up until this point, from when I was 12 years old versus when I'm 18 years old right now. I'm turning 19 in about 2 months from now. That's a little bit wild. By the way, birthday sleep block very soon on the channel. I'm already looking at dates and trying to schedule stuff, so just get hyped. It is in fact coming, but it's a little bit wild when you take a step back and just look at that from the outside perspective. You guys are literally a part of my life, and I love to share that with you. You watched me go from high school and move into my college dorm, and it's a little bit wild to me. So thank you all so much for your support. I say it so often, but I don't want to take my appreciation for you guys for granted. I don't want to take you guys for granted. Without people watching, I can't get to do what I do, you know? So it's just, I know every YouTuber's just like, oh, thank you for watching my content, thank you, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how to actually, like, portray and make my point come across that I truly am grateful and thankful for everybody who watches, whether it's the whole Let's Play, just the intro moment, watches live streams, donates on live streams, even just talks in the chat on live streams, or answers the question of the day, gives me tips and advice on the game, just everything, just thank you. I don't know why this episode got so, like, emotional and personal all of a sudden, but I almost like it when videos get more personal versus paying attention to the game. Obviously, I'm not much of a gamer. Anytime I play a video game, it's always for YouTube, in complete honesty. The only time that I don't really play video games for YouTube is when I'm hanging out with friends, and it's usually Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. Is always my go-to video game when I'm not making content. And I would make the debate that outside of YouTube and everything, Super Smash Bros. Is my favorite video game. My favorite video game of all time is Star Fox 64, but, like, my favorite just chill out, hang out with friends, have a good time game, and probably the most replayable video game for me is definitely Super Smash Bros. Like, yes, Star Fox 64 is a very replayable game for me. I can do multiple playthroughs of the game, and I can play them different routes and different paths and have a different experience every time I play through it. But at the end of the day, I'm still playing through the same story every time, and there's only so many stories that you can do in Star Fox. Smash Bros, though, there's so much replayability to the game because there's just... You can always do a bunch of different stuff with your friends, solo content, playing against computers. I don't know. Huge tangent, I know. And by the way, I'm so excited. So excited for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. But, like... Yeah, no. What was I? Why am I in my bag? Oh, yeah. Okay, I want to use an ether on Palkia. Definitely Spatial Rend, because I know you're out of Spatial Rends. What else? Aura Sphere doesn't look that great, but in all honesty, only having 2 Pokemon, I definitely need to just be cautious about all that stuff. With that being said, though, we've made it to the Spear Pillar, my dudes. And... there's going to be a lot of story stuff happening as soon as we actually step up those stairs into the Spear Pillar. So it might not be a bad idea to end off the episode here. I don't know if this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode because there was a jump cut there, and obviously there's going to be, like, an intro moment and stuff. But this is definitely the best time to end off the episode if I want to keep it hovering around that 30-minute mark. So we'll be back tomorrow, my dudes, and taking on Spear Pillar and probably the Distortion World, Cyrus, Legendary Pokemon. Probably, like, the most exciting part of this game will be coming up. We only have 2 Pokemon, which is terrifying, but it's going to be super exciting. So with all that being said, thank you everybody so much for watching today's episode of the Pokemon Platinum Randomizer Egglocke. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all tomorrow when we check out the Spear Pillar. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support and all that. I know I already went on a good tangent about it, but I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.
Take 27! Oh, this is KingCorphish with the Super Mario 3D Land walkthrough. And this 6-dash airship. First Dark One's hidden in those crates over there. Watch out for the evil spikes evilness. They will kill you.